welcome back to the JW Untold Truth channel. So this is a really good question, guys. Have you ever wondered what a governing body would say if they are ever questioned about the database they hold of the child sex abuses within the Jehovah's Witnesses? Well, we have a video of a governing body being asked this question. This is Ted Jaracz, a governing body that was between 1974 and 2010. He was at this convention, and this reporter asked him this question: Why are the reasons that you guys keep this database of child sex abuses away from the authorities? And it's amazing the answer he gave. So let's have a look at this video and see his answer. Let's play this video.
To a Jehovah's Witness convention in Tulsa. We'd been told we'd find a member of the governing body here. Ted Jaracz is one of the men responsible for the church's child protection policy. For more than 2 months we've been asking them for an interview. We want answers to some simple questions. Why do they keep their database of suspected pedophiles secret? Why don't they report all allegations of abuse to the police? Why do they send children back to the arms of their abusers? They refused to talk to us, but here at last we had our chance.
Tell me about the database. How do you justify keeping a list of people, men in some cases, who have confessed to paedophilia, but you have not reported them to the authorities? What justification is there for you to keep that?
You have a privacy law. You have a directive from the European Union. You observe that, don't you?
So when allegations of abuse are made, it's all right to keep them private?
I think you were answered. That question was answered should be to your satisfaction.
Can you answer it now?
I'm not going to repeat. I'll just tell you exactly that you can go and you see it in writing. It's all in print. You know, the Bible says, do not go beyond the things that are written. We don't go beyond the things that are written.
And that was that.
Let's move this way, please.
No doubt, no second thoughts. Just a simple belief that Jehovah will sort it out. A belief for which others, younger and more vulnerable, may continue to pay a price.
That was an amazing answer though, because I was expecting for him to say, no, I deny this claim. Or at least to say, these are all apostate lies. But he did not say that. He did not deny it. But he answered with a very simple answer. You follow the Privacy Law Act of Data Protection of Britain. So let's have a look what the data protection of Britain was back then. So let's go to Wikipedia and let's have a look. So let's go to the Wikipedia and let's have a look what the Data Protection Act in 1998 was all about. And this is gonna be really interesting. So it says here, the Data Protection Act in 1998 was an act of Parliament of the United Kingdom designed to protect personal data stored on computers or in an organized paper filing system. If enacted provisions from the European Union Data Protection Directive 1995 on the protection, processing and movement of data. So under the 1998 DPA, individuals had legal right to control information about themselves. Most of the act did not apply to domestic use, such as keeping a personal address book. Anyone holding personal data for other purposes was legally obliged to comply with this act, subject to exemptions. Subject to some exceptions. What are these exceptions? Well, let's have a look. So here we have the exceptions. So the act was structured such that all processing of personal data was covered by the act, while providing a number of exceptions. So we got a section 28, national security. Section 29, and listen to this section. This is the most important one: crime and taxation. So this is very, very important, because this is a proof. This is a fact. This is a proof that Jehovah's Witnesses, or the governing body, the leaders of the Jehovah's Witnesses, don't see child sexual abuse as a crime. Because if they did, they would have applied this exemption. So they were allowed to provide all the data of this database to the authorities if the governing body will follow these instructions. But they do not see child sexual abuse as a crime, but merely a sin that is dealt within the organization. So there is no need for the authorities to know this. And section 36 was for domestic purposes. That was the third exception. So this begs the question: is the database real or not? Well, the governing body, Ted Jaracz, did not deny it and did not confirm that it was apostate lies. Think about that. Thanks for watching, and let's see what else we can find for the next video. Cheers!